What's up, gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. So in this one, we're going to break down some of the most common texting mistakes that men are making that are ruining their chances of ever getting dates with women. Whether it's from dating apps, social media, Instagram, you name it. And most of these mistakes, men are making them without even being conscious that they are making them. And I will also give you some examples of mistakes that they're making that are ruining their chances before they even have sent any specific text to a girl. So let's jump right into it. So that brings us to the first mistake. This is by far the biggest mistake, and this will basically ruin everything the moment that you make this mistake, which is not having a good profile online. Because how do you expect women to reply to your text the moment that your profile isn't good and that you just have photos that are not presenting yourself in the best possible way? Because often when I speak with men, they expect women to reply to their text while they have a blurry profile photo or just no profile photo at all, or the only photos that they have on their profile are of landscapes or of them fishing and hunting. Nothing in their profile actually screams, wow, this guy has a lifestyle that a woman would love to be part of. And appearance is everything in online dating and also in texting. And this counts whether you're dating a girl from a social media platform, from dating apps, or you just met the girl out and about and you approached her. If your profile is just not going to be good, then she's going to second guess whether she even wants to reply to your text. And it doesn't matter how cheesy your texts are and how funny your pickup lines are. The moment that your profile isn't going to be on point, then she's not going to respond to your text. She's just going to think, oh, who is this guy? Women just won't bother even reading your message the moment that your profile is not on point. And the thing is that a good profile with good photos, with presenting an interesting lifestyle, it can make up for a lot of subtle texting mistakes. But a bad profile, it can compensate for nothing. It doesn't matter pretty much what you're going to send. And that's why I always say to guys that good photos is your foundation nowadays of a great dating life. So that's it for the first point. That will bring us to the second point, which is double texting in the wrong way. Because for a long time, the standard advice has been basically to never double text any girl whatsoever under any circumstance. But it's just very outdated nowadays because women are so flooded with messages. And you want to make sure that you're on top of the inbox because you're the most important guy in your inbox, isn't it? So the problem is that most men, they are double texting in the wrong way because they will not get a reply for 6 hours and then they will just start texting her, oh, why you're ignoring me? And that just comes off super needy and like you are approval seeking, and that will turn her off and will make sure that she will never reply to your text and also never go out with you. And also because you text her so early after you sending her the first text, you also come off like a guy that has absolutely no life and that makes her a priority without her having to do anything to earn that. So the right way to double text is always to wait for at least 48 hours, but ideally 3 or 4 days even. And then you can send her something playful and funny and you're just making fun of the situation. Then you just send her a dumb waiting meme where I send always this falling skeleton, for example, and where it says waiting at the bottom. And that gets a lot of replies because it's playful and it's funny. Or you can ask her, hey, did you get lost in the Bermuda Triangle? Or something very silly like that, where you're just making fun of her. Because that's what gets her to laugh and what will get her to reply to you. When she laughs and when she has a good time reading your text, then she's going to be far more likely to also reply to your text and ultimately go out on a date with you. So that's it for the second point. Make sure that you're double texting, yes, but if you're going to double text, do it in the right way. So then the third mistake that men are making is not getting to the point. This is such a big mistake. When I'm reviewing text conversations from guys, it's pretty much 90% of the time guys just talking in circles, asking random questions, starting chit-chatting with her, and just not getting anywhere. They are asking questions about the weather and they're telling her all kinds of nonsense stories that are not bringing them closer to a date. Because the goal of texting is always to get her out on a date. And you should get to that point basically after 5 or 10 texts. And if she is constantly like ghosting you after like the moment that you try to set up plans with her, then it's very obvious what she is doing, because she's just milking you for free attention. And that is very common, and that's also why you want to get to the point within 5 to 10 texts. Especially if it's on a dating app, you should definitely hint at meeting up pretty quickly, because you match with her, she already likes you, so there's no need for you to ask her about the weather and what she was doing that day, how cute her golden retriever is, and all of that nonsense. You can talk about that when you get together with her in person. So the idea of texting is always pretty simple. You just start a conversation, you have a bit of playful banter back and forth, and then you just set up a date. 5 to 10 texts max. That's it. You do not need all of this complicated stuff that guys are always trying. So that brings us to the fourth one, which is texting her all day. This is absolutely terrible. This will just show to her that you have absolutely no life and that you're making her a priority in your life. That's absolutely terrible. You should never do that with women whatsoever. And she will just see you as a loser the moment that you're texting her like the whole day. Yeah, you should get to the point with your texting very quickly. 5 to 10 texts, you set up a date. That's it. But guys that are texting her all day, like checking in with her, sending her good morning texts, good night texts, asking her what she's doing, how her work meeting went, if she had a good lunch, all of these nonsense questions, you're just sending her fluff texts. That's literally just fluff texts. And you're just not getting closer to a date. You ruin your chances of ever getting a date with her. You're also giving away so much information, so much stuff about yourself, that by the time that you are getting a date with her, she already knows everything about you. So why would she go out with you? There's no mystery, there's no intrigue, there's no need for her to worry about what you're doing with your life. And texting all day always leads to also talking in circles, just blabbing around, giving her free validation, free attention, and all of that is totally pointless. It will just make her see you as a low status guy that has nothing going on with his life. So what you want to do is just turn off your notifications, from the dating apps, from Instagram, from your whatever messaging platform that you use, and you use it only twice per day. You check it 2 or 3 times and that's it. And you also do not text her back like really quickly the moment that she is also lets you wait for 5 or 6 hours. So you can just look at the text and then just continue about your day. There's no need for you to always reply to her text. So that brings us to the fifth one, which is using weak language. This is a very big one because most guys, they use very weak language in their texting. It's constantly, oh, I'm not sure, maybe, do you like that? I don't know. That's just makes you come off like a girl to her. And so unless she is very masculine, she will never want to go out with a guy that talks like that. You should just speak like a proper man. Let's do this. I like that. This is how we do it. This is how it is. You speak with conviction, because that is attractive to women. And some guys then will just ask me, well, what if I genuinely just do not know what to say or what the answer to the question is? Then it doesn't matter. Because for women, it's more important that you sound convinced of yourself and that you speak with conviction than that you are right. Being right, that's just very overrated. You don't need to be right. You can say total nonsense, but if you say it with conviction, then you will build attraction with her. But if you're going to say something in an unconfident way and without any conviction, but you say the right thing, then she will lose attraction for you. So it's better that you say that the sky is green, but if you say it with conviction, then she will feel attraction for you. But if you say that the sky is blue, but you say it in an unconfident way, then she will just think, oh, what a weakling. So that's why speak with conviction, even if you are wrong. So that's it for the fifth one. So that brings us to the sixth one, which is texting only one girl. This is a cardinal sin in dating. You should never do this. And if you do this, and you are a guy that falls for these romantic lies that men have been taught all of their life, speak with that one girl and find out if she's the one for you, she's your soulmate, and don't be a player, and all of that nonsense advice that absolutely shoots you in the foot, basically. All of that stuff, you should throw it out of the window, and you should focus on always having a full inbox of girls. You should get a ton of matches at all times, and you should also meet women out and about. And you should make sure that you have 5 to 10 girls in your inbox basically every week. Because no woman should have the veto power on whether you're going to have sex or a date or not, especially in the beginning. And that doesn't sound very romantic, but that's just the brutal reality of dating nowadays. Because women can sense that you are not talking to any other women and that you are not in demand and that you really want this thing with her to work out. Yeah, because you're just very needy, you're very blue-pilled. Because of that, you're just not talking to any other women, and it turns her off, and it will make her want to run from you. Speaking to only one girl is a failing dating strategy. It will never work, so forget it. Never do this. Speak to many women at all times. So that's it for the 6th point, which will bring us to the 7th one, which is becoming emotional. This is absolutely terrible, and this is unfortunately what most men do. And this can take many shapes and forms. Some men, they will just left and right just block women. Well, that shows that you are very emotional, that you are very reactive to what women are doing. Yeah, or that you are sending her emotional messages. Yeah, that you are sending her, why are you not replying to me? Or also what a lot of guys do is that when she is not investing in the conversation and she is just giving bland and dry replies, that they will become angry at her. That they will start to lecture her. Well, you're not saying anything. They just start to become emotional about the fact that she's not investing in the conversation. And they start blaming her. And when you do that, you look like a total joke to her. She will laugh at you. She will just think that you are a loser when you're becoming emotional. And also, when you become emotional, you prove to her instantly that she is 100% right not to go out with you. So that's it, gentlemen. 7 texting mistakes that men have to stop making in order for them to start succeeding with dating online and getting dates from text conversations. So if your dating life isn't where you want it to be right now, and you want to fix that quickly, then you can book a call with me with the link in the bio. And then we can come up with a strategy for you to get the results that you want in your dating life in the next few months. So that's it, gentlemen. Peace.